guys. So I'm using my laptop right now on Photo Booth because I left my brand new camera at home in Pennsylvania and I'm in Virginia. So this will have to do. And yes, I'm in my PJs and in bed because it's 10:41 and I go to bed really early. But I wanted to hop on and kind of just say, guys, I have news. I gave up French fries. That's huge. Okay, well, I didn't actually give up French fries. I limited the amount of French fries that I was taking in and am taking in. But I wanted to share some stuff about me, kind of how I started my fitness journey, because I've realized that a lot more people have been reaching out about my fitness journey and kind of just trying to learn for their own fitness journey. So I thought I'd hop on and kind of give that information to you guys. So for those of you guys that don't know me, I'm Krupa Patel. I'm 23 years old and I live in Arlington, Virginia right now. I am a business technology analyst at Deloitte Consulting, and I started my fitness journey in November. So I kind of just was at the point where I had gained a lot of weight and wasn't really confident in myself, wasn't really happy with the way that I looked and felt. A lot of that came from just being around food in the office, eating kind of whatever I wanted, and not really understanding what my body actually needed. And I was never a fan for eating healthy foods. It's never a vegetable and fruit person 24/7, and that was something that kind of just never appealed to me. So I decided that it was time for a change. And my biggest inspiration is my brother. He started his fitness journey years and years ago and then was not really seeing the results that he wanted, and he decided that he was ready for a change. So he got an online fitness coach in January of 2017. He did a 12-week program. He took a few weeks off, and then he did another 10 weeks on his own and was in the best shape of his life. He did an awesome job, and he's one of the most dedicated and inspirational people that I have known through this process. He's knowledgeable, and he's very, very helpful with just, telling me I need to get my shit together and that I just need to do what I need to do to get to where I want to be, and that's all. And it's kind of hard to hear from your brother, but it's nice to hear from your brother because I know my brother knows what I'm capable of and what I can and can't do, and he knows that I can push myself to do this. And it's nice to have kind of a supporter as well, someone that I can text and just be like, hey, this is what I look like now. I know it's not the biggest progress, but it's something, and he's proud of that. And it's awesome to have that in my life. So back to November. So in November, I started my fitness journey. I just sat down and was like, you know what? I need to make a change. I need to find something that's going to help me. And I knew about macro counting. Didn't really understand how to calculate my macros. Didn't really understand how to be healthy. Didn't really mind going to the gym. So I was like, you know what? Let me do some research. Let me look on Instagram. Let me see who I can find that can help me with my goals. And I ran into Erin Diamond. She is in Columbus, outside of Columbus, Ohio. And she was great. I did an 8-week program with her. I saw changes in my body, and then I was kind of after the 8 weeks, I was kind of I don't know, I might just do something on my own. So I took 2 weeks off, and then in those 2 weeks, I decided that I was going to do a 12-week program. So Tanner Hobbs, trainer Tanner, is my current coach, and then is going to be the coach that I complete with this week, actually. And I did a 12-week program with Tanner, and I had some downfalls. I had was counting macros for the first 3 to 4 weeks, and then I started to try to do intuitive eating and kind of just went back to my old ways, was eating whatever I felt like eating and not really seeing much change. And she kind of asked me, after 3 weeks of intuitive eating, she was like, are you seeing the results that you want? Is this helping you or is this hurting you? And, you know, I had to take a second to, like, step back and think about it. And obviously I didn't want to be the one to say that I wasn't reaching the goals that I wanted to reach. But I had to be true to myself. I had to not say that I wasn't ready. But it was time. And I knew it was time to go back to macros because that's the way that I was seeing results. So I had 5 weeks left, and I was like, all right, Tanner, let's do this. I'm ready. I can do it. So for the last 5 weeks, I've been tracking macros. I have seen changes. I have been cutting. I have lost pretty much 100 calories for the last 2-3 weeks, and I have seen significant changes in those 2 to 3 weeks. So I kind of got interested in fitness because of that, and I kind of got more involved because of that. And it was interesting to me because it was happening to my body. So our bodies are such an amazing thing, and it's so interesting to learn about the body, but it's so hard to have everything just right in front of you. And it was hard for me to just kind of Google things and, like, learn things because obviously Google has a lot of information and it's not that interesting to me. I was never a science person. I never really understood processes in the body. I never was interested in stuff like that. But fitness has changed that and has kind of helped me to really want to understand what's happening in my body and how I can do certain things to benefit my body and see different changes that I want to see. So I decided that I was going to do the online fitness. So it's the Fitness Online Coaching Academy, which is run by Amanda Bucci, and it's a great program. I started last week, and my brother started. Jay started with me. We're both doing it together, and it's great. It's awesome, and I'm learning things that I had never excuse me had never known before, and it's so cool because the way that they teach it is so much more real than reading a textbook. And they give you examples of things that are happening, and it's really cool, and it's really helpful to help other people. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I can't wait to learn more and kind of gauge what this could all mean for me, and how I can help other people, because that's really my goal. Changing my way of life has changed my life tremendously, and I've learned the things that I love, and I learned the things that I could care less about, and I've learned that some downfalls will lead to better successes later, and you're not always going to be a healthy person 100% of your life. You need to be able to enjoy yourself and eat things that you want to eat, but in moderation, and when you want to, not every single day. That's obviously not going to help you be healthy, and it's not good for your body. There's things that your body just doesn't need, and I've realized that. So I just want to hop on and kind of give you guys that sort of information. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer questions. I'm learning as I go, so it's helpful to kind of be asked questions and not know the answer, so I can go and find out the answer. So yeah, thanks for listening, and if I can do anything to help you guys, please let me know. Have a good night.